Misogynoir, the not so silent killer of Black women. Hey y'all, welcome back to Tidbits with Day, where we break down political and cultural issues affecting women into bite-sized pieces. Today is going to be dedicated to getting back to our building blocks of feminism. I haven't done one of these in a few weeks, and I feel like we need to continue laying the groundwork for true intersectional feminism. We're going to be discussing the term misogynoir, its origin, and how you can spot it in today's society. Misogynoir is the anti-Black racist misogyny that specifically targets Black women. The term describes the unique and compounding prejudice and hatred that Black women face, which is in combination of racism and sexism. It is distinct from generalized racism or generalized misogyny because it addresses the specific stereotypes, violence, and discrimination Black women experience at the intersection of our racial and gender identities. A little bit about the origins of this term. The term misogynoir was coined in 2008 by Black feminist and queer scholar Moya Bailey, who noticed the particularly negative and harmful depictions of Black women in media and visual culture. By combining the word misogyny and the French word for Black, noir, Bailey created a term to name this specific phenomenon. Her work was influenced by legal scholar Kimberly Crenshaw, whom we've already discussed here, in their theory of intersectionality, which analyzes how different forms of oppression overlap and create unique experiences of discrimination. Misogynoir manifests in many ways, such as media representation, those negative stereotypes that are often perpetuated in visual and digital media, such as the angry Black woman, the hypersexual Jezebel, and the strong Black woman who is all enduring and all suffering. In the healthcare disparities that Black women face. Misogynoir contributes to the alarming high maternal mortality rate among Black women in the U.S. Healthcare providers may be biased, dismissing Black women's pain and health concerns. Workplace discrimination, and the hypersexualization and objectification of Black women. Black women's bodies are often over-sexualized or fetishized. For example, clothing on Black women may be deemed too provocative, while the same attire on a white woman is celebrated. Sexual violence and assault. Black women and girls are often seen as older and more sexually available than they actually are. And their experiences of sexual violence are frequently ignored or dismissed altogether. The story of activist Oluwatoyin Sadu is one example that tragically embodies this issue. Toyin was a young social justice activist that was well known for standing in front of a Tallahassee police department before a group of protesters as she recited the names of all the Black lives that had been unjustly taken. Tragically, soon after this, she was murdered by the same man she had previously reported sexually assaulting her, yet nothing was done. She's a heartbreaking example of no matter how good Black women are, no matter how much we show up, we are always easily discarded, our lives meaning very little. Today, Black women face higher rates of domestic violence than any other group of women in this country. Yet our cases are rarely solved or even cared about. Over 300,000 Black women have lost their jobs in the last 8 months. We are under attack from literally every side. If you're going to claim feminist ideology, You're going to have to reckon with the way you and people around you may unknowingly or knowingly be perpetuating misogynoir. Now that you're aware of the very unique ways Black women are suffering, how are you supporting the Black women in your life? Do you even have any Black women in your life? And if not, why? What are resources that you can provide? How can you center Black women more in the organizations and communities that you're a part of? What people continue to willingly ignore is that leaving Black women behind and forgetting about our unique position in society will all but ensure your own demise. No one is free until we are all free. And since Black women sit at the very intersection of all of our own suffering, it behooves you all to fight for and alongside us. Be true accomplices in action and not just allies in your words. If you would like to learn more and expand your knowledge of Misogynoir, pick up a copy of Misogynoir Transform: Black Women's Digital Resistance by Moya Bailey. Thank you all so much for being with me today. If you could, comment down below. In what ways can you better show up for the Black women in your everyday life? If you're already doing this work, put some advice down in the comments of ways white women and non-Black women of color can better show solidarity with Black women. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel to join our community in support of women's liberation. Like this video and share with your networks. And remember, stay curious, friends.